For the second half film of the Dallas Cowboys games, this is going to be the Denver Broncos offense versus the Dallas Cowboys in the second half. If you guys missed the first half film, the all 22 coaches film of the first half, you can catch that on my YouTube channel or on my X account. We put that out yesterday. Today we're going to dive into the second half, and obviously there's a ton of great stuff to dig into. Broncos win the game 44-24. It was as perfect of a football game as the Broncos have played this year, offensively, defensively, special teams. They knocked it out of the park. They flat out knocked it out of the park. Bo Nix was 19 of 29, 247 yards, one interception. J.K. Dobbins was 15 carries for 111 yards. Troy Franklin, 6 receptions, 89 yards. The list goes on and on. Obviously, R.J. Harvey had himself a very nice game. Well, he had one really nice play, but he ends up with 3 touchdowns. So, great start for the rookie class. Jahdae Barron gets himself a interception, and all the rookies contributed at a high level in this game. So before we dive into the film, let me take a quick second here to thank my title sponsor, Safeway. Safeway's been a part of Mount Polumbus Speaks for a long time now, and I'm grateful to them. Guys, there is a difference in where you shop, and you want to shop at your local Safeway stores. They cut their fruit fresh in store every single day. They support local Colorado businesses, so when you shop at Safeway, know that you are supporting local businesses. They've got an incredible app that if you don't have on your phone, you're missing out on it. Skip the other delivery service apps. Order directly from the Safeway app. You're going to save time and you're going to save money, more importantly. And before you blink your eye, they can deliver that food to your doorstep if that's how you choose. Safeway, fresh foods, local flavors. Go check out your local Safeway store today. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into the film here and see what the second half looks like as we get rolling. Second half was fantastic. First half was fantastic. Let's bounce this thing outside the gates right from day one. J.K. Dobbins doesn't like what's down here, so we're just going to bounce this sucker outside and go for a big gain to start out the second half. I'll give you the blocking assignments as we move on over to the other angle here. Okay, so we've got what looks like heavy personnel. It's not really heavy personnel. As you can see, you got Adam Troutman over here, you got Pat Bryant, and you got Trent Sherfield. These are 2 effective blockers as wide receivers. I thought Pat Bryant did a fantastic job in this game, participating as a willing blocker. So this works out to just be a simple duo concept. So what is duo? Well, we're going to work double teams here, double team here, back up to 50. We've got a double team between these 2 guys on 54, back to 59. Boom, boom. We got a hat for a hat. Everybody, duo's a concept that Sean Payton loves. We're going to jam it up in here and bounce that sucker all the way outside. Well executed. There's only one guy you had to beat. That was the safety, number 20, and J.K. Dobbins does just that. Okay, second play of the half. We're just going to run right up the gut here out of shotgun. Good solid gain for about 5 yards. They ain't all going to be big. They ain't all going to be sexy. 5 yards is a great gain in the NFL. Really, it's pretty similar concept, just out of gun. Yep. Hold on. We're manned up. We're going to go over here. We're working up to 59. Play side zone right there. Man, let's go. Cool. We're off to a good start. We're already in the go zone for the Broncos. We're already thinking about scoring a touchdown. We're past the 20-yard line. Okay, so this time we're going to pull Alex Palczewski, who's playing left guard. Broncos have done a nice job here of filling Alex Palczewski in. He's the third left guard to play this season, and he's doing a really good job. This is a trap concept, okay? So you're going to see both 77 and 69. We're going to get up. We're going to flash our hands. We're going to make them think it's a pass concept, and then we're just going to cut that guy loose. We're going to work up the field. We're going to cut this guy loose, and then we're going to work up the field. The goal is to make this guy think that it's a pass so that he rushes up the field. Alex Palczewski is going to come and kick that sucker out. We really do have a play here, except for Garrett Bowles messes this one up. Bowlesy had a good game. Bowles tries to take a set to invite this guy up the field, but he doesn't take the bait. He's going to cross face on Bowles, and because Bowles took a set, he was unable to recover on the inside move. If Bowles blocks his man right there, though, that's a pretty good-looking hole. Okay, we got a shotgun pass here. We're going to go to Courtland Sutton. This is going to be 14 yards, looking like a touchdown, but it's going to get nullified by a penalty, unfortunately. Easy pass, easy catch from Courtland Sutton, but unfortunately we're going to get Adam Troutman on the offensive pass interference, which you can see right here. Keep your eyes on 82 right there. So he's going to be engaged, and then he's going to kind of peel off and block this guy as well, and he gets called on the offensive pass interference. Too bad that one gets called back. Bo delivers an absolute dart on this one. Couldn't put that ball in a better spot. It was pretty dang good defense there from 25. Let's check out the pass protection from the offensive line. So we've got a two-jet concept going on. That means the slide is going to the left. We got a three-man slide going to the left. Everybody does a pretty good job in pass protection. Bo delivers a great pass. Courtland honestly probably should come down with this ball. Yeah, he's just got to come down with that. Was not Courtland Sutton's best game, but he still statistically put up decent numbers. So two easy touchdown passes there. Neither one of them end up converting for 6 points. Broncos got to settle for 3. Now we're going to start this next drive on our own 15-yard line, so we got a long ways to go. We're going to hand this one off to J.K. Dobbins for a short gain. Not much there on this one. I got to say, I do like the game plan from Sean Payton here against the Cowboys. Look, the Cowboys were a terrible defense, and the Broncos did what you're supposed to against bad defense. They dominated them. They flat out dominated them. Offensively, the Cowboys are one of the best in the NFL, and our defense played very well against one of the best defenses in the NFL. Sean Payton's got a lot of grief here of late as a play caller. Some people were even asking him to give up play calling duties. That ain't going to happen. Sean Payton ain't giving up play calling duties as long as he's the head coach of the Denver Broncos, and he schemed up a lot of great stuff against the Cowboys. Okay, good ball from Bo. Look at the timing of this. This ball is coming out right now. The second that Courtland Sutton's about to hit his break, come back on the quick little hitch, that ball is getting released out of Bo Nix's hands. Couldn't be much better timing. I love this from Quinn Miners. Okay, we just got a quick little trap concept. Keep your eyes on 77 right here. He's going to be very effective with his hands. He's just going to judo chop that guy. He already got the reach, and after getting the reach, he's going to judo chop that guy's hands and put him in the dirt. Hold on. Okay, there we go. You see that from 77? That's an old wily move. Again, another run that the Broncos absolutely love. 18 truck, or at least it's a truck concept. So how does this work? The first block that matters right here. Okay, Cortland Sutton's got to get a good wall block going on this guy. Make sure he can't get over the top, but he also can't let him shoot straight up the field. Okay, we're going to pull around with 45. We're going to pull around with 69. We're going to gain on the front side. We're going to push up. We're going to B block on the backside to right there. You guys like my chicken scratch? I like that from 45, okay? Eyes on 45 out here on the front side. You guys can see our man right here. Shoot, wrong one. That's not what I was trying to do. Right there, you got him on 69, Obviously, we're working up the field to there, and we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back, clean up, and get anything extra coming through the alley. That was Marvin Mims on the carry, by the way, if you did not notice. Okay, J.K. Dobbins doesn't have a huge hole on this one, but let's watch him run his feet as he gets through that hole. Okay, he gets caught. He's stuck right there, but he just keeps chugging those legs, ends up getting another 3, maybe 4 yards out of it, and turns it into pretty good play. This is another duo concept, okay? It's one of Sean's favorite plays. I've talked about it multiple times. What is duo? Duo is double teams. Duo gives us double teams everywhere we've got it on the front side of the play. And we can even go double team here all the way to the backside and probably hang that dude. Actually, this is not duo. I apologize. We've got a fullback on the field. I just totally messed that up. Um, it's very similar to duo, except for the only difference is you've got double teams on the front side, double team right there. And because you've got a fullback on the field, we don't have to double team this one. We can actually fan this out for these two guys that are over there. And then our fullback is going to lead up onto the last backer that's in the box. RJ Harvey is a guy that likes to bounce the ball outside, so the Broncos are trying to get him as many opportunities to get the ball outside the box as possible. Again, it's a similar concept to truck. There was different ways that we could call it. It was our transportation series, so you could call it truck, you could call it semi, um, depending on the formation. It just depends what they're going to call it, but it's the same thing, right? You got one down block there, and then we're going to pull out into space. Pat Bryant just overshoots his guy. Okay, eyes on 13 over here. Pat's just gonna overshoot him, right? So his biggest job is I got to wall this guy off. I can't let this guy sneak over the top. Pat's gonna get his head in a little bit too deep. That invites it getting over the top. He wants to aim more for the shoulder point right there. Honestly, lucky that didn't get called for a holding penalty as well. Oh, Mike McGlinchey gets beat on this one. Bo gets that ball out. We get a hell of a catch. This is a bit of a lucky play that Bo gets this ball off on time. I'll show you from the other angle. This is probably the worst rep of the day for Mike McGlinchey. Obviously a fantastic catch from number 14. Your captain goes up there, makes a tough one. Okay, eyes on number 69 right here. He's going to get beat, and he's going to get beat quickly. What goes wrong here for Mike? Well, he tries to punch, but he's a little bit lazy on that punch. He's not overly aggressive, and really, there's no excuse on this one. I don't even think this is a particularly good move. All that 41's going to do is just take this outside hand and he's just going to wipe that sucker off. So he's going to get a quick little hand, swat off Mike McGlinchey's outside hand, and that gives him the short corner. Offensive line played really well. Each guy got beat maybe once or twice. No harm, no foul on this one because the ball gets off on time. But if that ball takes even a half second longer, not only do you not have a deep gain for 39 yards, but you probably got a strip sack and balls go in the other direction. Catch the ball. Got to catch the ball, Marvin. Got another incomplete pass coming up on this one to Pat Bryant, so feels like drive is starting to stall out on him. I don't know why Bo and Pat seem to not be on the same page in this game, but there were a handful of plays that Bo was just placing that ball in a different spot than wherever Pat Bryant was. Okay, but we got our man Evan Engram, what is Evan Engram? Evan Ingram's just a first down merchant. Evan has not necessarily been lighting the world on fire statistically, but for 4 or 5 straight games, he's just been a very solid contributor for the Denver Broncos in the passing game, picking up 40, 50 yards per game. Not necessarily a breakout game, but he's a first down merchant. Okay, that's the good part, right? Bad part, though, is unfortunately, eyes back on number 69 again, our right tackle. Mike McGlinchey this time is going to get beat by the Von Miller ghost move. That's what I call this. Von Miller was really one of the best ones to ever do this move. He's just going to set it up, act like it's bull rush. We're going to dip our shoulder. We're going to try to get that short corner, and Mike ends up opening up his hips. Fortunate the Bo gets rid of that ball again. Now that defensive end has got Mike where he wants him. As soon as you beat a offensive tackle 2 times in a row, life gets pretty stressful out there on that island. Gosh, I just love the effort that J.K. Dobbins runs with. I like the effort from 45. I like the effort from a lot of guys here. This really should not be a huge gain. But Dobbins just runs through that hole, and 45 keeps pushing, helps him out. Again, duo here, okay? Sean loves himself some duo. Let me just go ahead and back this thing up. Sorry. Okay, duo concept again, right? So we're going double team back. We got a double team here up to 50. And there. Manned up. Just great second effort from J.K. Dobbins. All right, we gonna have an incomplete pass here to Nate Adkins, but this is gonna get called for an illegal formation. Cowboys are gonna decline it in one of the more unusual decisions you will ever see on a football field. Who wants second and 15 when you could have 3rd and 5, right? Cowboys got such little faith in their defense that they're going to go ahead and decline this penalty. They're going to take their chances on a it's not 3rd and 5, let's call it 3rd and 7. Well, it was 35 because actually you can see the first down marker up here. Broncos actually could get a first down on this play. I can't believe the Cowboys declined this. Absolutely idiotic. You just get a wide open wide receiver for the Broncos there. Troy Franklin had himself a nice little game, and Bo Nix able to deliver the ball to the wide open dude. Bad decision. The bad coaching from the Dallas Cowboys. I have no idea what the hell they were doing. Bad coaching. Okay, this is going to be a nice little run right here from J.K. Dobbins. Uh, 15 yards. Guess what the concept is? Sean Payton is going back to the well over and over and over on two concepts in this game. He's going back to the well on duo, and he's going back to the well on his transportation series, 18 truck, 18 semi. Same concept. I've drawn it up a number of times already. Pat Bryant's got to wall this dude off. Mike McGlinchey's going to pull out in space for the first man in the alley. This time, Pat Bryant does a much better job on that down block. He doesn't overshoot him, and he's able to get his hands on the guy. Fortunate, again, though, that he doesn't get called for a holding penalty. Keep your eyes on Pat Bryant. He's got that left arm wrapped outside the left shoulder at 41. It's just a small little tug right there at the end, but if the referee's got his eyes on that, that probably gets called. It did not get called, though, so that's good news for the Broncos. Okay, we call this 18 Wanda or 14 Wanda. I can't tell if it's inside or outside, actually. But Wanda means we've got zone to the play side, to the weak side, I should say, where there's no tight end. And that means that the offensive line is responsible for every linebacker that is in the box. You don't have a fullback on the field back here, so the offensive line's got to get them all. Guess what we call again? How many times in the same game could we call the exact same concepts? 18 truck, what do you know? I'm not going to even draw it up on this one because you guys know it by now. I've schemed it up for you so many times. This time the down block's coming from Cortland Sutton. Cortland does a great job on 41. Mike McGlinchey does a great job out in space. Evan Ingram, come on. Evan Ingram is not necessarily known as a blocking tight end. He's definitely not known as a blocking tight end, but let's give credit where credit is due. Evan Ingram climbing up to the second level. Let's engage. Let's run our feet. Let's kick our man out of the play. Broncos going to be minus 2 yards on this one. I'm just going to skip over that. Nice contested grab here from Cortland Sutton. Just quick slant route. We're going to motion our running back out of the box. Let's see how Bo does with his eyes. Okay, I like this. Okay, eyes on Bo Nix. He's going to come out, and first thing he's going to do is he's going to get those eyes pointed to the left side of the field before he comes back to the right side and delivers the slant. We had it. We had the touchdown. Um, you can see there's definitely a clear little hold right there. Right now, Evan Ingram gets held. Fortunately, we get the penalties called, but we did miss the touchdown throw. Now we got first and goal from the 5-yard line. Where's the pressure come from this one? Let's check it out. Okay, so we got two-jet protection here. So what does two-jet mean? Two-jet means we're going to be manned on the front side, okay? These two are man, and then we got a 3-man slide going on the backside for anything coming off the edge. Running back is responsible for this backside A gap. I don't know if this was by design for Dobbins to get out of here so quickly. I think Dobbins misses this dude. We got this bit of a green rush, right, where he's a slow rusher. It looks like he's in coverage right away, and Green dogs it. Just adds himself to the mix late because he sees Dobbins clear out of the backfield. Got big personnel. This is what the Broncos run duo out of a lot. We've got an RPO concept. 41 is going to be the man that we're reading. Okay, this is who we're reading. If he rushes up the field, we're going to hand this ball off. If he crashes down the field, we're going to keep it, get outside, and then you got to get to your pass option, or if you're going to keep it and run it if you're Bo Nix. He crashes down the field, though, on this one, so Bo's going to keep it. Ends up just throwing the ball away. RJ Harvey about to get his third touchdown of the game. Welcome to the NFL, young man. Good looking concept here. We're just gonna try to hide RJ Harvey on the backside, and all we're gonna do, little dark concept. We're gonna sneak out right through here, and he's gonna go unnoticed. Touchdown Broncos. Okay, we got 4 minutes, 39 seconds left on the clock. So obviously we're in 4-minute mode now as an offense. We got a great game. We got a great lead going on in the game. So we're going to try to run the ball as much as we possibly can, eat up the clock, and get out of Dodge. Jarrett Stidham enters the game. Not much there. Got another duo concept for the Broncos. It's tough to run the ball in this situation. You know it's 4-minute mode. They know it's 4-minute mode. They just load up the box, and it's not the easiest job in the world. Broncos decide to go ahead and hand the ball off 3 times in a row rather than trying to put the ball in the air and pick up a first down. Keep that clock running. This is a nice run right here, honestly. Probably should have been enough for a first down. We were just about half yard short of picking up that first down and keeping the chains moving. 28 seconds left on the clock. We got the best formation in football. We're going to go into victory mode, and we're going to call that a game. Jarrett Stidham's able to take the final knee for the Denver Broncos. Broncos cruise to an easy victory over the Dallas Cowboys, and now things are about to get interesting for the Broncos as they go on this next 3-game tear. They got to do it without Pat Surtain, who's going to be hurt for the next few weeks with the pec strain, and They're going up against a Texans team that's got a far superior defense to the Cowboys. Texans have got one of the best defenses in the NFL. So good opportunity for the Broncos to go on a run here against the Texans and the Raiders, continue this 5-game winning streak, and we'll keep the film sessions rolling. I appreciate you guys supporting Mount Polumbus Speaks. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I know the majority of you guys watch on X. Hit that link in my bio on X, going over to YouTube. Hit subscribe. It'll take you 3 seconds, so make sure you don't miss out on any of my future content. Again, thanks to Safeway for sponsoring Mount Polumbus Speaks. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll be back with you guys soon. We'll have a live watch along for the game this weekend, so make sure you guys join me.